Welcome to Procedural Programming. This video is going to go over the home page and some of the resources you can find there to help you get started, and then also how you can navigate your procedural programming class in FLVS. Right, so once you've logged into your FLVS account and you're on the procedural programming page, you'll see there's a lot of useful information for you up in this top banner. Here is our Zoom link. That is where you'll go for the Zoom classroom. You can set up individual tutoring sessions if you're having trouble with an assignment or with a concept. And then you and I will meet either over the phone if you prefer or in the Zoom using this link. And then you can share your screen, I can share my screen with you, and we can go over any issues you might be having with the assignment. There is a password for the Zoom link, so when you're getting ready for a tutoring session or a class, I'll send you that password. This is my contact number. Please save it. You'll use that to text me any questions. You can also text to set up an appointment there if you would like. You and I will talk on the phone each and every month, so it's just good if you can recognize that that phone number is related to me when I call. This is my email address, my Seminole County Public School email address. The schedule appointment link is right here. So you can schedule appointments for your welcome call, the monthly call, whenever a DBA is coming up, and for tutoring sessions. Generally, my hours are from 8 to 8, but I'm not always available for phone calls. So when you click on schedule appointment, it'll give you specific times to sign up for. If you don't see a time that's convenient for you, please give me a text or call and I'll try to arrange and set it up for you. Other information you may find helpful here, this is the Seminole County Virtual School office number, my assistant principals. If you need help, a technical help, that's the SCVS help desk. If you need technical help with your Florida virtual account, this is the Florida Virtual School help desk. Okay, if you are new to the course and you haven't done anything yet, you're going to click on new to the course, get started here. There's a good welcome video to help you with navigating FLVS. And then it will also take you to the student agreement form. I need you to fill out the student agreement form for this class, even if you filled it out for other classes. You're going to fill out one for each one of your teachers. There'll be a couple questions on there just so I can make sure that you have the prerequisite. You should have foundations of programming before you take procedural programming. It will also let me collect your contact information. Okay, as you scroll down, this information is specific to the procedural programming class. So you've got links to the pace chart for segment 1 and for the pace chart for segment 2. Right now, download the pace chart for segment 1, save it, print it, make it where you can easily refer to it because that's going to tell you what you need to do each and every week. If you're starting this course right at week 1, August 6th, August 10th, then you'll see that this to-do section will change and show you each week what you would are supposed to do in terms of assignments. So this week for week 1, besides the welcome call and the student agreement, you're going to do 1.00 welcome to procedural programming and 1.01 intro to procedural programming. You'll see there's a collaboration for each segment, and we'll talk about that button in the course in just a few minutes. But for right now, when you're ready to do the segment 1 collaboration, you'll just click on this link and it'll take you to the actual assignment for this class, which is a little bit different than what you'll see in the FLVS class. Module resources will be listed under the specific module belonging to that resource. 1, 2, and 3 are segment 1, 4, 5, and 6 are segment 2. As you can see, procedural programming is a fairly new class, so I'm just now building the resources. Getting started video is right here, and then I'll also be giving you a guided notes that you can print out and use. That will help you on your discussion-based assessments or DBAs, and you can also use it on your exam. Just some general tips for success. Follow that pace chart. Turn in assignments each and every week until you finish the class. You can always work faster. You can't work slower than the pace chart. And Seminole County Virtual School does require that you turn in an assignment once every 7 days. Uh, Make sure you schedule your monthly phone calls or DBA calls. Typically, you can call me when it's the scheduled time, but if you don't reach out, I'll also call you. And then anytime you need help, please text, call, or email. Don't suffer in silence. I'm here to help. Okay, so now let's look at your procedural programming class. You're going to do the Getting Started link right here, and that'll walk you through navigation of the course. It'll explain the links and some of the features in the class, so make sure you start there. Don't worry about the collaboration link. The actual collaboration assignment is on the home page, like we discussed. So let's talk about starting in segment 1. So you'll click on 1, and then it gives you a breakdown of what each of the assignments are in that particular segment. So for this week, you're doing Welcome to Procedural Programming and 1.01 Introduction to Procedural Programming. So let's look at Welcome to Procedural Programming. And that's really very, very short. It does tell you approximately how much time each of these lessons should take. So you can see Welcome to Procedural Programming isn't estimated to take much more than about 10 minutes. Introduction to Procedural Programming is where you'll actually start the content of the course. And I wanted to point out to you up here in these top links, this link right here, the IDLE, IDLE, is very important. That's where you're actually going to do your programming. Now, if you took Foundations of Programming, you use the IDLE within the Foundations of Programming if you took the FLVS course. This is similar, but it is not the same. So when you click on it, it's going to look very, very much the same as it did in the Foundations of Programming class. Let's see if I can move this. Yep. You're going to write your code up here. You're going to see your output here. But you'll see now that you have a save button. Instead of just run program, you've actually got a save button, and that will let you save the Python file. It'll have a .py extension to it. And so when you turn in your work this time, you'll be turning in the template, but instead of copying and pasting your code into the template, you'll also be turning in that .py or Python file. Okay, that's probably the biggest change between the Foundations of Programming course with FLVS and the Procedural Programming course with FLVS. Is the difference in the IDLE. You'll also find that this IDLE does not have all the same features that the Foundations did. For example, the Turtle module doesn't work with this IDLE. However, we're going to learn how to import a file and refer to data in that file, which is something that you could not do in the Foundations class. So we've got a lot of new things that we'll be learning as you proceed in your Python adventure. Again, if you have any questions or anything for me, please don't hesitate to text, call, or email me. I'm here to help you, and I hope you enjoy your Python programming adventure.